Viewers and subscribers, welcome back on this platform, BVI Channel 1, where truth is the gospel we preach. This truth that I'll be bringing to you today will be coming from an unlikely mouthpiece. Oh yes, I'm talking about no other person than Ahmed Bola Tinubu. He had finally exposed or revealed the plan of the Northern Fulani Caliphate to rig 2023 election. But why would that happen is what I'll be coming back to dissect on after watching this video.
Take one family member, two family members, knock on all doors, and make sure that that new registration, because they may not announce to you on time, the PVC you have has expired. Yes. Yes. You need to spread it around in various local government wards and no matter how difficult it is. To me, I look at it closely, and you look at other elections being held, you see that it's diminishing because those cards expired, and they didn't. It's mandatory that you go and register and be able to vote and achieve your aspirations. Yes. May God bless you and bless Nigeria.
Oh, you heard it from him. I never knew that voters card, the PVC, they expire. I never knew. I'm just hearing it for the first time from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. At first, I was like, is it old age that is affecting this man? Or is it truly this PVC is expiring? Does it have expiring date? I just took time to go look at my PVC. Look at it. I've had my PVC. I've looked at it very, very, very well. And I can tell you, I do not see anywhere it has expiry date. Then the question is, why would somebody like Tinubu say that this PVC expires? Then something must be fishy and cooking up somewhere. You also heard him say that they don't want to let you know. Who are the they? Because as far as I'm concerned, Tinubu is part of the they. You understand what I'm saying? Tinubu is also part of the they in question, or under quote, or in bracket, as you may deem to fit it in. He is part of the day, the people in government. Abi, the leader of APC. Okuya. Now, let me tell you the Obenge truth. Because from the body language of Tinubu, I see a man that is already afraid and jittery of the plan of the Northern Fulani Caliphate to retain power in the north. That is the people, that is the day he is referring to. Because if you look at it, and Nigeria today, you understand those who are holding grip on every facet of Nigeria activities. In all parastatals, in the security, in INEC, just name it. Now tell me, if Tinubu could be jittery and asking his people to go door to door and let his people know about what is going on and asking them to go and re-register, what are my people doing in the Igbo? they are busy running back to the Hausa Fulanis or the Fulani. Let me put it. Let me just separate these two. In Abuja, begging them for Igbo presidency. You cannot understand what is happening. And even if by any chance, that is my opinion, and I believe it is the opinion of many people, even if by any chance the North decide out of mercy, because Ohaneze have tabled Ndi Igbo to be at the mercy of the Northern oligarchy. If by their mercy they decide to give it to an Igbo man, who do you think likely would be the man that will fit into their own agenda to carry out their project? Who do you think? They will bring the worst of Igbo. They will bring someone who will put Ndi Igbo at the back seat of everything he is doing and put the North at the front burner to ensure that their interest is seriously protected and their agenda carried to the letter. I don't want to call name. You can just name the person. From among those who are jostling to have APC presidential ticket, you will now tell me, or you will now know and understand the body language of what is happening around you in terms of 2023 shot at the presidency. But my worry and the biggest concern are to my people, Ndi Igbo. Ndi Igbo, wake up. Wake up. We have been so carried away by our individualistic survival instinct. Everybody to his own. Everybody on his own. Everybody pursuing his own interests and not the societal interest. That is why never-do-wells have occupied the front seat of leadership positions in Igbo land and have sacrificed the interests of Ndi Igbo at the altar of their personal interest and greed. Whereas the majority of the population of Ndi Igbo are busy pursuing their own individual interests. Oje hana po mepe mo shop ya. Oje muhana import all those fake products. Many of them are importing in this country. I must say it the way it is, whether it hurts you or not. They believe that they are okay, and whatever that is happening in Igbo land doesn't concern them, as long as they are making their so-called millions. Because I believe those things that are going to China to produce or to import can be produced here if the right things are done. But they are not interested. Everybody now pursue his survival instinct, personal survival instinct. That is why our homeland is decayed. Ndi Igbo, wake up! Oha neze. In the first instance, is because on the Oha nemeze neme the leadership, but we have abandoned it to the hands of never-do-wells. We have pursued our self-interest as against our communal interest. We have jettisoned and abandoned anything that got to do with political and governance. That is why we are the back seat. Ndi Igbo, wake up. The only thing that can deliver us and free us from this bondage is for us to come back home, rebuild Igbo, come back to Igbo land to start with. Then by the time we consolidate Igbo land, we can extend it to the rest of Biafra land. And perhaps other people can also draw from the benefit. But first, Ndi Igbo, come back home. Play the politics of Igbo land first. Rebuild Igbo land. Make Igbo land the center of attraction. That can only happen if Ndi Igbo wake up from their slumber when it comes to political issues. We don't have PVCs. We don't participate in elections. We boycott elections. And now we are even trying to stop elections. Because some people will say, this PVC is worthless. Because that is what your sentiment and your emotion will start clicking into your head. Let me tell you, this is the power you have, at least for now in Nigeria, to change Igbo first, to ensure that the right people take over seat of governance. Can this nonsense in Abia state work? Can this madness in Imo state work? Can this Umuefulefu that had been on the front line in terms of governance in Igbo, for them to take the back seat? You have to use this. For our freedom to be secured, you have to use this. If you have not registered, go and register. If you have registered, make sure you go and revalidate and make sure that your own is not part of those that have expired. Because as you are not voting, they are voting on your behalf. And you and I and every one of us will continue to suffer it. Ndị Igbo, wake up. We must come back home. We must rebuild our Igbo. We must have a political bloc in Igbo land. We must focus on Igbo first before any other place. We don't want to belong to the politics of Abuja first at the detriment of Igbo land. Because that is the politics the West and the North and other parts of Nigeria are playing. It is only we in the Igbo that are always at the back seat. That is why we are always victims of this contraption called Nigeria. I have delivered the message. It is left for you to share it. You people don't like sharing it because you will hear the hard truth that you don't want to hear. But I have delivered the message. God bear me witness, and the ancestors, of which I am their spokesman alive, will bear me witness. And the ground I stand upon will bear me witness that I have done my bit. The little you can do is to share it. Let our people's eyes be open. Let our mental order be reset so that we can properly navigate through this turbulence water called Nigeria and come out safe. Ndị Igbo, muru n'anya, wake up. Ndị Igbo, tetano n'ụla. I'm signing out. I've delivered the message. Please help me share it. And stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Drop your comments. Let me have your opinion. Bye-bye.